Every year, the Silver Lake Education Foundation provides the district with grants to help improve classrooms, facilities, technology, and more. In 2020, the foundation provided $3,421.36 across 3 grants. $542.12 went to Sarah Corbin for classroom improvements. $1,739.76 went to Beth Lindstrom and Natasha Strike for Wobble Seats. $1,134 went to Michelle Taylor for the Swivl Program, which is a robotic V-mount that allows a camera to track someone speaking. The Swivl Program changes how students in Michelle Taylor's class can work on speeches.
So Swivl is actually a software that works on a robot, like it has a robot that you can track students' voices and movement. So we use Swivl to record speeches in speech class, and students can then watch their videos. And so if they move around the room in their speeches, it'll follow them. They can start and stop recordings, all of those things. So the main reason that I started using or requested the Swivl was because the best way for students to learn what mistakes they could be making in speaking or how to improve on speaking is to be able to see themselves do it. And so we mainly use it in forensics and speech classes to record performances, and then students watch themselves to give themselves feedback and then to give themselves a grade. I was very thankful for the grant. Before I got the Swivl, I was having to use this little pole that our tech department made. They put it together as a microphone stand, and then I would attach a web camera to it and then have to connect it to my computer to try to record speeches, which was really difficult. And the sound quality, most of the videos, the students couldn't hear themselves speak, which kind of defeated the purpose of recording. So being able to get the grant to get the Swivl has meant a lot. Just in the quality of the uses are unlimited. It actually came a lot in handy during remote learning too. I was able to record different lectures to be able to send out to students, and then it was really helpful because I could actually use my board and stuff, and the camera would record.
The majority of donations in 2020 went to new Wobble Seats in the kindergarten classrooms. Beth Lindstrom and Natasha Strite explain why they requested the grant and how it will impact their classrooms.
I've been thinking about getting the Wobble Seats for several years now, but last year in particular with COVID, we knew that the kids were going to have to sit at their seats a lot more often and 6 feet apart, so we knew they were going to be spending a lot more time at their seats. Generally in kindergarten, we're at our seats, then we're to the carpet, then we're out in the hall. We're not used to sitting for long periods of time, so we knew that if they were going to be sitting at their desks learning for a good portion of the day, that we wanted them to be able to sit more ergonomically correct in an alert position. And then also my teaching last year, I was from the front of the room to the back of the room, back to the front, a lot more often because I had kids learning from home and also kids in the classroom at the same time. So I wanted something where the kids could look at the front, turn easily and look to the back without shifting their chairs. These chairs are able to swivel and move a lot easier with them. So last year in particular with the virus and all of the regulations and rules that we had to follow, it just kind of was the appropriate time to go ahead and move forward with applying for the scholarship and getting some new seats for the kids.
In my classroom, we use them every day. We use them at group time once a day, and then also at our center time once a day. So they're in small groups when they use them, when they're around us teachers, and it works very well. I'm just really thankful to the foundation for giving staff opportunities to get some of these things that we want to try in our classrooms from time to time, and where we wouldn't normally be able to have the money to try some of these things that make our classrooms a lot more fun and useful for the children.
In 2021, the foundation provided $4,465.33 across 4 grants. $2,400 went to Ann Rupp for AEDs. $725.33 went to Cara Paulina for library research books. Carrie Paulina explains why she requested the grant and how it will be used in classrooms.
The books that I bought for this grant are a couple of different sets of books. This is a set of president books, and then I bought a set of animal books as well. I needed these because the third grade teachers every year do a president report with the third grade students, and the books that we had on presidents were just really outdated and they weren't appealing to the kids, and these books are a lot more user-friendly. First grade earlier in the year did animal reports, and they used these books for that, and these just get checked out all the time by the first and second grade students. Okay, what I'm most excited about for these books is that the third grade students will get to use them for their president reports, and they are really user-friendly for the kids. They have like charts and graphs and a timeline of the president's life and a did you know section. So I think these will be a lot more helpful for the students when they're trying to write their reports. It's really important for me as librarian to be able to grow the collection of books in our library, and our nonfiction section really needs updated, so having these sets of books really helps with that.
$340 went to Johnny Roberts for foam balls. $1,000 went to Austin Dodds for cryotherapy. Austin Dodds shares how cryotherapy will benefit students and staff at Silver Lake.
Cryotherapy, so what it is, it's a therapeutic modality that we utilize here in the training room, and that I've utilized both during my time at Washburn University as well as amongst the ranks of professional sports. And essentially, cryotherapy, it's an array of therapeutic modality that encompasses any sort of cold therapy, icing, ice massage, as well as game ready. The game ready machine, it is utilized on a variety of athletes, whether it be post-surgically, subacute injuries, chronic injuries. Really, there is no one specific use for the machine. It's really across the board. It's very versatile, and it provides pretty good pain control and swelling reduction of a variety of injuries. My main goals are to get the really the athletes, the faculty members, anybody who I utilize this on. I want them to feel better. That's my ultimate goal here, is to minimize pain and really help utilize these tools as tools along the return process back to sport, return process back to life. So yeah, I say just utilizing it in conjunction to everything else I have in here just helps a ton. It means a lot. It expresses to me just how much commitment and how much faith they are putting into this program. Coming in, getting ready to wrap up my third year here, it's amazing to see just the continuous change and the continuous growth that has really happened in the short amount of time. Getting to establish the connections I have with the community, with the kids, with the faculty members here. Being accepted for this grant, it's an amazing gift, and I couldn't be more grateful for it.